So, what's going on guys, Kaid is here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I will show you top 10 best bed war maps in Fortnite creative mode. This game mode in general is very simple. All players split to 4 teams, each team gets an island or a base. Each base has about 5 to 6 different shops, money or material generators, defenses like cannons and much more. In each map there'll be a bunch of small islands and one big one in the middle. The middle island will have the best money generators and the best weapons in the game. In this game mode, your main objective is to protect your own base and destroy your enemies. The last base standing wins. So, if this sounds interesting to you, then let's get right into it. Then take a look at the first map first, which is a Summer Islands Bedwars. So, like I mentioned, there will be 4 teams. Each team gets an island and their own base. Each team will get about 2 different shop types. First one will be where you can buy defenses, teleportation, cannons, or just add extra health to your base. And the second shop is if you go through the portal, you get teleported to a small island, and there you can buy any consumables or weapons. So these map rules are really straightforward and simple. At the start, try to collect as many coins as you can by just moving around your island, and each 45 seconds a new coin will appear. You can just collect it, and the many more you have, the more things you can buy. And then at some point you can buy materials or teleportation, which will get you to one of the different islands or to the middle. So you get all of your team equipped with all the weapons and then start attacking different teams. Whenever one of your teammates will die, he will get respawned back to the island. But when your island is destroyed, there are no more respawns. So destroy your enemy's bases, be the last man standing, and win the game. Then moving over to the second map on my list, which is Amazing Bed Wars in a Mars. So first things first, the map in general just looks amazing with all the textures, foggy, graphics, and 4 different colors. Each color is a different indication of a different base, and this time rules are a bit different. If your own base gets destroyed or your enemies, they still have 36-second time limit in which they can repair their own base or destroy their enemies. If you go to the middle bases, you can destroy mini like shield turrets, and whenever you do that you will get extra chests, which you can open to get even better loot and more coins. Again, the same thing applies. Each base has a shops which you can buy your own defenses, add extra health to your base, or just equip your teammates with a bunch of good weapons and attack different teams. Use whatever strategy you want and have fun. Then moving over to the next map on my list, which is again another Bed Wars map, but this time it has medieval textures. So all the rules and all the same things apply like per usual. You will again have a 30-second timer delay. So not only you have a chance to defend your own base, but the enemies do as well. Whenever you take a look at the top right screen, you can see your objectives and your own base health. If you see that your base health goes down, you have to retreat and try to protect it. Again, the same thing per usual. If you go to the middle, you can get extra money. Obviously, again, money is materials which you can exchange for different amounts of things. But this time, not even you can upgrade your own defenses, but you can upgrade the generator itself. So instead of giving you 100 coins per minute, for example, it will give you 200. So play passive or aggressively, try to farm as much as you can or just attack someone straight away. Just do whatever you want and have fun. Then moving over to the fourth map on my list is another Bed Wars map, but this time the whole map is one huge island. The first 30 seconds of each round, all players will have a protective wall which will not allow any enemies to enter. So in that time you can just equip all of your teammates with weapons or just farm as much as you can. Each team will have watchtowers, so maybe you can put one guy to guard and all other 3 to farm your materials and get as much money as you can. Again, each base will have many more shops, you can buy many more things. This map is specifically made for longer rounds, so 10 to 15 minutes at least. So there'll be secret tunnels, many more things that you can do to your enemies to sabotage them. You can buy extra perks like lowering their defenses for 60 seconds, and they can do the same thing to you. Whenever I played it with my friends, I found the best way to do it is to leave 2 players to defend their base and 2 players to explore, hunt the enemies, or just steal some loot. The map has been played by one of the most popular YouTubers, so if you wanted to try it out, then here it is. This map has been played by one of the most popular YouTubers ever, so if you wanted to try it out, then here it is. Then moving over to the 5th map on my list is a Sea Islands Bed Wars. This time this map can only hold up to 8 players and 4 teams. Each bed has 2k health, and if it gets destroyed, you cannot respawn anymore. The last man standing wins. Again, the same rules. Each base will make money. The more money you get, the better weapons and things you can buy. If you go to the middle, you can risk finding other players, but you can get a lot better loot. Oh, and by the way guys, the story behind this map is that the sea is toxic, so if you try to swim, you will die right away. So decide either way to use materials to buying weapons, or to move to other islands to get better loot, open chests, and much more. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then moving over to the next map on my list is the Cloud City Bedwars. This time each base will have 5000 health, and whenever each player spawns, he'll get right away all weapons and their loadout. Each time a player dies, their base health will go down as well, and they will get different weapons. The more deaths you have, the worse weapons it will get. So again, try not to fall to your death, use your materials to build to other islands, to either way explore, steal their enemies' loot, or just rush to the middle and get as much loot as you can. This game mode in general is really fun, and if you take a close look at each island's base, you can see that on top of it there are many more buildings, so I encourage you to explore them, try to get high ground over your enemies and win the game. Then with that said, moving over to the next map on my list, which is the Neon Bedwars map. So this map specifically is made that you don't have to build right away, but you can just do some parkour, and if you're good at it, be the first man to the middle. In general, this map will have two material types. One material will be the normal wood, which each player can get in their each base and buy just normal weapons and defenses, but the other one will be metal, which you can only get in the middle. And then for the metal, you can exchange for a lot better weapons, a lot better defenses, and a lot better consumables. It's all up to you if you want to risk it and try to push to the middle, or play defensive and try to be the last man standing. You can bring up to 16 players, again split to 4 teams, and have fun. Then one of the last maps on my list is the Nightmares Bedwars. So this time you can see it has that Halloween type of feel, and on top of all of that, if you want to push to the middle, there'll be a bunch of zombies which you'll have to kill. The more zombies you will kill, the better weapons and the more loot you will get from them. Again, each base will have weapons which you can exchange for materials. If you want to go and explore into the middle, you'll have to be careful not only from the players but from the zombies as well. This map is definitely a lot of fun. If you know how to use the purple cubes, you can get an extra advantage over all of your enemies and much more. So if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then moving over to the next map on my list, which is another Bedwars arena. This time you can bring up to 16 players and split to 4 teams. Each team will have their own base, and their base will be in a different design than the others. Again, you can go to the middle to get better weapons, but this time each team will have 2 small islands which you can explore, trying to find hidden passageways and get extra loot. On the top right corner, you will be able to see the scoreboard, all the objectives, how much health they have, so then you can decide which team you want to ally with or just play by yourself. This game mode in general has opened so many possibilities, so try it out and see how it goes. With that said, now we have come to the last map, which is Space Wars. Each island will have their own base of operations, and in each base you can buy shield turrets and 4 turret guards which will shoot right away when they see an enemy. Obviously they're not hard to kill, but if you just leave one of your teammates to help and defend, it will definitely help a lot. This map is specifically made for fast round matches, so if you're bored and just want to have like 5 to 7 minute fast rounds and just have some fun, then here it is. So with that said, I really do appreciate you for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If any questions, future video improvements, or maybe any suggestions on what next my top 10 list should be about, then let me know all of that in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and enable that notification bell to not miss any of my videos, which are every single other day. Last but not the least, if you were looking for more map codes or creative map lists, then check my channel out and you'll find every single one of them already made. With that said, my name's Kaid, you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come